to Urban T. My name is Kadara Miller. I'm here today with Victorrus Felder, that's running for mayor of Montgomery, Alabama. Let's give him a round of applause for that. So, man, tell us a little about yourself.
Well, I'm 40 years old,
Okay.
native of Montgomery.
Yeah.
I grew up on the west side of town, from Gills Village.
Okay.
We moved to Highland Village, and we moved to Buckingham.
Okay.
Graduated from Carver High School, went to college at Miles College for 2 years, came back, worked around a few odd jobs, and I've been working with the Department of Correction the past 15 years.
What made you want to run for office in Montgomery, Alabama? I know you grew up here, so I already know, your roots here. But what made you, wake up in the morning, with your wife or whatever, and just like, hey, man, I think I'm gonna do it.
Man, ever since I was 22, I wanted to run.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
22, you knew you wanted to be in office or be something in office. Did you know exactly what then? Or?
I didn't know because I used to go to my dad's house.
Okay.
And he would cut grass.
Yeah.
But he was still kind of in military mode.
Okay.
So he was so mean, man. I was scared to ask him to turn the channel. So he was always watching Fox News.
Yeah, yeah.
This pre-Obama now, but the same Fox News when the same Fox News today.
Exactly.
So, he was sitting there. So I was too scared to ask him to change the channel.
Yeah.
So I would sit in the house and just watch the news all day.
Okay.
So whenever I was over there, I already knew it. He's either going to have the talk radio on, talking about politics, or he's going to have the TV on. The news station or whatever.
So you grew up like that, like your father was in politics. He knew what was going on, everything. Cause most kids, man, it's hard for them. Man, when I would have seen something going on with politics, I would have went outside and act like I want to shoot basketball, do anything, you know. But man, you really sat there and really watched and really understood what was going on.
Yeah.
On the TV, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's crazy, man. That's an early start, man. Most people ain't doing that, sitting there watching that and just really picking up on it and really knowing at an early age where you want to be or where you see yourself. Because, most young black men, we always grow up seeing ourselves playing football or something like that, man. But you see yourself growing up being, in Congress or anything like that, man. That's a blessing. So what changes you want to make for the city of Montgomery and why you feel the people should vote for you?
The changes I want to see is making the city more safe.
Yes.
I'm tired of the shootings. I'm tired of the killings.
Man.
I feel as though based off the demographic of the area that you stay in, if you're not, from what I see now, if you don't care about voting and you're not into voting and that might not be your thing, okay, we're not into you.
Exactly.
So if you don't voice, if you're not a threat to me losing my seat, then you're living that way that you're living, then okay, fine.
Yeah.
I don't have to do anything for you.
Exactly.
So I want to change that mentality also. So not just make it safe. My thing is increasing the police force. Yeah. So a lot of people be like, man, on this police stuff. No.
Yeah.
I didn't say anything about doing anything. I said increase the police force. So when you increase the numbers.
Exactly.
You increase the numbers, you increase the patrol.
Exactly. So people feel safe. So, man, people can do different things. Don't mind going out, having a good time, and don't have to be worried about stuff going left and stuff like that, man. Just the security in the city, just know that peace of mind is should be big. And I'm glad you said that. That's a great point. Also, man, what you think as far as bringing new people to the city, bringing to attract more people that want to live here, want to stay here, want to bring their families up here, because man, one of the big things that's always said in Montgomery is it's a retirement town, you know what I'm saying? Because it's no nightlife, it's no entertainment, it's nothing here to do. I know they just brought the whitewater rafting downtown, that's good. We got the museum, we got the biscuits, but anything else, anything you think you could probably try to add or try to push or anything to attract people to the city?
I think it's talking with more of the younger people involved that want to be entrepreneurs, that want to be business owners, that want to do things far as, to me, we don't attract the headliners that we should.
No,
you have to go to Dothan, you have to go to Birmingham. We don't attract certain artists.
And that's crazy. You just said Dothan, because, man, Dothan is smaller than Montgomery, right? And, man, I seen a big concert. I forgot what artist was there, but I was like, dog, man, we never had no artists like that in Montgomery.
But they utilized the Civic Center.
Oh, they got what size Civic Center?
See, I don't know how many it's seat, but I know they have a lot of venues at that same Civic Center. So I think it starts there. Like, where can you? The Garrett Coliseum, you know, they probably gonna need some air conditioner. They may need some heat. So it's outdated.
Yeah.
So you either invest and you focus on infrastructure with them, or you try to build your own.
Do you think, this is a question that I want to know, like, why the city wouldn't try to work with Alabama State? You know, like work with Alabama State, because that's the biggest dome in the city, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, try to work with Alabama State to try to see. Or you think it just be probably too much red tape or something like that?
I think it depends on the crowd, because I went to see T.I. perform.
Okay.
I think it was T.I., Rick Ross, and somebody else came.
Yeah.
Alcadome sold out.
Definitely.
They had another event, usually homecoming time.
Yeah.
They had some top artists coming in homecoming.
Yeah.
So I don't know if Alabama State would constantly want that traffic.
All the time.
Especially with what's going on in the city. So you don't want to attach crime with the university.
Okay.
So if something get out of hand too much.
That's why they probably would block it, because if it go left, it's not gonna be it happened in Montgomery. It's gonna be it happened at Alabama State. Yeah. Man, that made perfect sense, because I would have never thought about it like that. But when you think about it business wise, definitely that make a lot of sense. So always so we're gonna jump to another question. Like, so what you think we can? Already, man, I covered a lot of questions. So, man, I covered a lot just in that little time. So, man, also I got some questions that I want to ask off the top of my head, man. Like, by you growing up here and stuff like that, man. Like, I also would love to see, you know what I'm saying, the mayor of Montgomery. I don't get to see. I never seen Stephen Reed. You know, I own a couple businesses here. I never seen Stephen Reed, you know, go around to different, you know, black businesses and just, you know, I haven't seen it, like, especially like restaurants, you know what I'm saying, because I own a restaurant. And I would like to see the presence of the mayor, you know, come around and show the support, like show, or like even like I own tie shops and stuff like that. Like, man, just, you know, come by, stop by the businesses, just say, hey, you know, just wave your hand. You know, man, just little stuff like that, man. I feel like in the community, we need a little more of that, especially in the black community, because a lot of these young kids today, man, they looking up the people that they see on their phone. They looking up the people that they see on their TV, and I want more presence, you know, from, you know, leaders, you know, and especially in the black community. I want more presence, like coming in, you know, coming to these businesses, coming to, you know, Eastdale Mall, walking through Eastdale Mall, you know, doing this type of stuff, because, man, the community and these kids, man, they need it. They need that superhero, you know, that superhero. They need to feel, you know, when you walk through the door, just by you being the mayor, you know, your presence is just gonna do that for some kids, just how it did for you when you was watching the TV with your dad. So, you know, like, man, I just really want that, you know what I'm saying? So, man, but I'm gonna go on. I got some, any closing remarks. I'm gonna let you do your closing remarks before I jump to these hot seat questions, because I really wanted to jump to these hot seat questions. But you got any closing remarks, you know, like anything you want to say, you know, people, how to contact you, how to find you on Instagram or anything like that, or whatever social platform that you use? You know, they got any questions or anything? You got anything for them?
Well, a lot of what you just said, as far as business.
Yeah.
The question was asked tonight. I just left the forum.
All right.
And one of the questions was, what can we do to attract or keep young business entrepreneurs here?
Exactly.
What make them want to, what do we have to attract them to say, well, I don't want to go to Atlanta, or I don't want to go to another city and start off? And one of my answers was, you know, the presence of leadership.
Exactly.
I said, there's nothing wrong with the mayor going in and taking pictures and bringing the media out and give these people more attention to their business.
Exactly.
That'll incite somebody else or entice somebody else to, hey, man, you know, he got this going on. The mayor came.
Yeah.
That's how you build. That's how you
and that's how you build in the community. You know, like, and you build relationships. Man, you know, like I always tell people all the time, man, relationships go further than money ever can go. Because the thing about it, man, just like you said, just by you coming in, taking the picture, showing I'm supporting this, this business or this black man, this whatever, man, that right there is everything. You know what I'm saying? And that would make people really stay here because I was just having a conversation. I don't know if you know, but I own Vibes. Vibes is a new brunch restaurant that I just opened here in October. Okay. Man, I was just telling someone, I was like, man, I think next year, man, I'm finna instead of opening another one here, I'm gonna open another one in Auburn. I was just saying that, and the reason why, I'm gonna tell you the reason why I was saying that. The reason why I was saying that is because, so today, in Montgomery, I know restaurants and stuff like that. Every restaurant business in Montgomery know on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, man, them are your slow days. It's just, unless something is going on in this city, them the worst days ever. You can get through them days and make it to Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you good. Man, but I really want to start doing something in the city or having stuff that, man, show stuff during the week, man. Get people doing stuff. I feel like that right there is what's gonna build a community. When people get to having a good time and they love it, they forget about, oh man, I hate my job, or oh man, I got this going on, or, oh man, I got this. Because man, I want people to promote, definitely more people having a good time and stuff. Because I feel like in these bigger metropolitan cities, this is why they thrive, because people, if you change the mindset of people or change how people feel, I'm telling you, that's where the city would thrive. It'll start growing, businesses will start flourishing, all this type of stuff. So, man, I definitely would want that for Montgomery in the future, man, and I'm glad you made that point. That was a great point to make. So, I'm going to go and hit you with these hot seat questions, man. It ain't that major. We ain't gonna hit him too bad. All right. So here we go. Auburn to Alabama.
Alabama.
All right. Dress up or dress down?
Okay. Dress up.
Dress up. Okay. What's your favorite dish on Vi's menu? In which I know you might not have been there, but we gotta get you there.
I heard about some wings y'all got over there.
Okay, man. Yeah. Make sure, whenever you come over there, wings on me. Let me know when you come. Just hit my phone. Wings on me. All right. LeBron or Jordan?
LeBron.
Man, you going with LeBron?
I'm gonna go with LeBron.
All right. So we're gonna have to pause. We're gonna pause the high. No, you ain't gotta pause. You ain't gotta pause in there. But you gotta tell me why LeBron over Jordan. I gotta hear this part.
It's not just basketball; it's outside.
Okay.
What he does for the community.
Okay.
The family values that he has.
Yeah.
That's why it's more so outside.
So it ain't, you ain't on the court. You more the man.
Yeah, I'm more the man.
Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. All right. So, all right, you rather drive or get driven?
Depends on how far the drive is.
Okay. I'm with that. I ain't gonna lie. Whenever I get to the point, I can get me a driver, man, I'm riding every day. All right, Lil Wayne or Jay-Z?
I'll say Lil Wayne.
Hey, man. Hey, y'all mark this right here. Man, we voting this man in office. This man just said Lil Wayne. Hey, that's my type of senator. Cash or credit?
Credit.
Why?
It's more so you don't really put yourself in the hole, especially if you're not spending your own.
Yeah.
I was always told it's always good to spend somebody else's money.
Exactly. Man, the man got it. He got it, man. Hey, man, I wish you the best. Man, enjoyed the time with you. And, man, hey, make sure y'all follow Urban T on YouTube at Urban T. Man, make sure y'all tune in. Make sure y'all follow him. Where they can find you, where they can support you, anything?
I'm on Facebook, but my web page is Victorrus Felder from mayor.com.
Okay.
Also, you can find me on Facebook, Victorrus Felder. I got like 3-4 pages. I tried to make one page and set up as a campaign page, but Facebook got to have a business page. They shut that down.
Yeah.
So it's me in the black and white.
Okay, in the black and white picture. In the black and white picture, yeah.
That's the main page. I got a Felder campaign group. I post in there. Instagram, I'm kind of on there. That's my little getaway.
Yeah,
page,
yeah. Like get away from the debate and all that. Yeah.
So that's what you can find me. But Victorrus Felder for mayor.com or felderformayor.com. Yeah. Go on there. You can see my platform. Okay. It has a button, a donate button, or a question button. That way you can ask questions. Yeah. Or if you got things that you feel like need to be addressed, exactly, you put that in there also.
Man, hey man. The man got a plan, man, and we supporting him, and we supporting his movement and what he doing, man. I wish you nothing but the best, and man, I want to let you know, man, we behind you and we support you, though.
Appreciate you.
All right, man, we out there.